Shalom. I want to start with giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching of scriptures, among other things. And salutations to all the Akyam across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. And shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and do the best to please Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. So yeah, man, this video, I basically want to go into the destroyers of the earth, gonna end with that scripture. But here you see a bunch of devils, and back in the days, even yesterday, I believe, I was still able to go to a picture and download it, but from one or another way, I was not possible to do it with this picture. Actually, a bunch of pictures that I was basically checking out about these white hunters, so-called white people, these Edomites, these devils, how they've been hunting down animals, the rhino, the elephant, tigers, lions, whatever, just for fun, to make a picture next to it, the goddamn fucking dumbasses, that's, and more and more you watch these devils, more and more you understand that these devils need to be exterminated, man. It has to be. These creatures can't go on, man. They destroy everything, man. The whole earth is suffering under them. The whole earth, man. The air is polluted because of these people. The water is polluted because of these people. The ground is polluted because of these people. The food is polluted. We could dealing with GMO food. They throw insects and everything. This, man, these demons, man, they fuck up everything, man. Fucking idiots, man. That's why they gotta go, man. They gotta go. After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, thus said the Bible, they're gonna be exterminated. Rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. So, let me see. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the thriving of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Yes, and it is only for a moment. Let's say that this devil gonna be in rulership for another 1,000 years, which what will not happen, which not gonna happen. But imagine yourself, so this devil is in rulership for another 1,000 years. You got to realize that we, the children of Israel, the real children of Israel, are going to have the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai built upon planet Earth, and it's going to be forever. So 1,000 years in comparison to forever is nothing, is a moment, and that's exactly what it is. So they are in rulership right now, they're busy with destroying everything, trying to get into space, but they cannot get past, they cannot reach the moon, they cannot reach Mars, all this shit, all these planets that they try to go to, they are not able, to get there. They're stuck on Earth, and they have to face their judgment, man, and it will come, although it tarry, it will happen, man. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds with the space stations, all this shit that he got going on, yet he shall perish forever. You see that? He's gonna be done away with after 1,000 years of hardcore, intense labor. We're gonna round these devils up and we're gonna put them to fire, man. They're gonna be burned up, removed from the face of the earth, man. And the spirit, the Most High is gonna probably appointed it to some other race. We don't know exactly what he's gonna do, but he's not gonna destroy their spirits. But the physical appearance of these so-called white people, you ain't gonna see him no more, man. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. So he shall fly away as a dream. Sometimes you have a dream, but you be sleeping so deep, and then you wake up, then you try to remember your dream, but you can't remember it. And that's how it's going to be with the so-called white people. Those of us who are looking at this devil right now are going to be at a certain time like, I can't remember having this devil around. Yet he shall perish forever, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. You see that? He's gonna be done away with. That's his future. Another book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, chapter 37 and 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. So this devil's gonna be done away with. See that? So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 17. Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of Yahweh all day long. Because eventually they're gonna get it. Eventually they're gonna get it, man. They're gonna get it. Let me see. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, and verse 21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Heavenly Father. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travailed in pain together until now. Like I said, so the birds, a lot of times they're spilling oil in the ocean. You got all kinds of seabirds covered in oil, seals covered in oils, fishes covered in oil. All this shit going on. The air is polluted. I saw a documentary about penguins. They were feeding the children plastic because that, that shit that they find in the ocean. You got an island that's bigger than Holland floating in the ocean of plastic, man. Fishers, when they don't fishing, they just cut the net. All kinds of animals get stuck in the nets that they drop there. This is why these people, a lot of people gotta be, hey, when Yahushua is gonna come, a lot of people gonna be, hey, they're gonna be exterminated, man. A lot of people gonna be ended at that moment. Fucking bullshit, man. For we know that the whole creation groaneth, yeah, like I said, the animals, the plants are suffering, how they chopping down trees, the acid rain that they got going on, the fucking pollution in the air, the chemtrails. Oh man, the ground is polluted. They dig a hole and throw trash in there. That's the way of cleaning up, These devils, man, they are good for nothing, man. Good for destruction, man. That's it. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travailed in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groaneth within ourselves, waiting for the adoption to wit, the redemption of our body. Yeah, we sick and tired of this fucking world, man. If you want to eat some normal food, you have to be a motherfucking scientist. You gotta decipher. You have to go into the lab, man. All this shit. Yeah, nowadays you got Google, so you can look things up. But yeah, nevertheless, and it seems like they're making the letters smaller every time. These devils don't want you to read. They just want you to eat all this garbage that they've been putting in the shelves in the supermarket. That's what they want. They want to pollute you, mess you up, so that you go for the medicine to them. Fucking devils, man. Sick and tired of these devils, man. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. Let me start from top again. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the death that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name. So all everybody who's down with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, gonna receive a good reward. And them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So if you look and you check who is actually, what nation is busy with destroying the earth, it's easy. The so-called white people is the Edomites. So let me read that last part again, from verse 18, the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and 18. Let me see. And shouldest destroy, let me read it from the top. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. And we see how the nations are being getting angry now. And the time of death, that they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth. You see that? Yeah, man. So who's the destroyer of the earth? Do the math. Shell, what's the name of the other? BP, British Petroleum, all these oil ships, chemical warfare, biological warfare, GMO food, grapes without seed, all this shit. So you still want to know who's the destroyer of the earth? Who needs to be destroyed? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, man. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all the Akim across the earth who are doing this work, and shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and do the best to please Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. So yeah, man, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.